Oh, hi, it's me. I'm back again. Boy, it's already been quite the night. So I decided, I'm a depressed bitch, so what do? I get high on a Saturday night and decide I'm going to draw. And just as I go to draw, I spilled my tea on the art pad and it's a hot mess. Oh my god. I'm like, great way to start. And I noticed that the tea was about to drip onto some photos, and there was one photo that had got a little tea on it, and I'm like, ooh, save the memories. And I look at the picture, and it was a picture of me as a clown. Have I ever mentioned that I was a clown? That's what I was supposed to start with. Fuck. Okay, so yeah, I did clowning in the cult, and I wasn't planning on talking about the cult, but so if anyone hasn't quite got the gist yet, I am a supremely depressed person. I have lost the love of my life, and I was born and raised in a cult. And I am trying to find my motivation to stay here on Earth. ADHD brain here. So anyways, I saw this picture of me as a clown. Now, I was actually a young adult when this picture was taken, but I did clowning for the cult when I was 15, 16, and 17. Well, no, not by 17. I think by then we had convinced the adults to please don't make us dress up like clowns. And after I left the cult, I did do some clowning and made balloon animals as a way to earn some extra money because I was a single mom. And so it was something I knew how to do. Anyways, ideally, I would have a really nice, cleaned up background, but again, I'm a depressed bitch, and chores is not something I do. I had to pause repeatedly while I was drawing this because I was getting really dizzy, and I realized I hadn't eaten yet today. Later on, you'll see me eat some peanuts. Go figure, I'm drawing a clown and eating peanuts. I have a tendency to not eat when I'm really stressed. I find eating to be a chore, and it's clearly chores are not something I want to do. Don't mind the Amazon box in the back. I'm going to be making sweaters for my dog only, and I can't go to stores, so I have everything delivered. And right now I'm expecting a good bit of yarn in so that I can make some sweaters for my big dog, because it's going to be her first winter in Minnesota and she needs sweaters. And this will keep me busy because I'm always trying to stay busy. Everyone wants to tell you there's so much to live for. Why would anyone want to leave? When you've lived a very difficult life, and then you lose the one person that was going to see you through to the end, and they leave you. It's really hard to find motivation and to find something to hold on to. It's really hard to see the sparkle in life. It's really hard to see the color. Oh, yeah, I'm making some silly fucking comments about what the fuck I'm trying. So I try to look for the sparkle, and I try to keep myself busy. But there's a lot of me that really just wants peace. I just want to rest. I don't want to hurt anymore. When I was feeling hungry and dizzy, and I knew if I just ate, I feel better, but I also knew if I didn't, the pain would eventually go away. And I wouldn't worry about food anymore. I know this because as a small child, we would fast for long periods of time in honor of the cult leader. Or whatever the fuck. We once had this cake. It was for our friend's birthday. My mom made this huge cake. And we have a picture of us decorating. And it sat on the table for like 3 days. And we weren't allowed to eat it because it was a fast. But we could take pictures with it and decorate it and maybe like a tiny bit of frosting when no one was looking. And imagine we were having some real food. I don't want to die. I'm just not sure that I want to live either. I'm trying. This channel, this art, whatever the fuck I'm doing, is me trying to stay. It's me trying to find a way to live. Trying to find some purpose. I know from experience tomorrow is not better. It might be, but it's either the same or oftentimes a lot worse. And oh fuck, I didn't plan on being a sopping mess for this. Holy fuck. Let me look at this fucking... Okay, I'm compose myself for a moment. So I was having... Go figure, it's a night when I decide to get a bit high and draw that my SD card tells me it's full. So there's a lot of crops and cuts, and that wasn't on purpose. The recording just kept stopping, and I was busy drawing and didn't realize. And playing with my dogs, and man, y'all don't know how much I try to do to exist. Other people, it's just, you just do what you do and you live your life. But for some of us, it's a lot harder. And you know, maybe it's apropos that I'm trying a clown. I mean, clowns are kind of perfect. I mean, I was thinking about me as a clown as a kid. And I was thinking that's not very different from what I do now. I put on, I mean, a lot of people, we put on a mask and feign happy. I mean, there's the happy clown, the sad clown. There's, you know, we show a face to the world. There's me eating some peanuts. We show a face to the world and we try to pretend that that's who we are. It's very clean. It's very artificial. It's so shiny. But oftentimes, there is more under the surface. There's so much more under the surface. And if you wipe all that gloss and all that makeup away, you'll see there's just so much more there. Scratch the surface and maybe you'll find some skin. Some real fucking skin. I don't know where I'm going with this. ADHD. And I'm high. Oh, so this is what I'm listening to, okay? So I was having random thoughts that I have when tripping, and so I decided to write them in my late fiance's phone on his note. And when I opened up the notes, I looked through them before, but I just I didn't process everything, and his last note that he wrote was about 2 weeks before he died, and he wrote Breaking Rock's 13th soundtrack. I don't know what it means, but I put it into YouTube search, and I just let the music play. I don't know what exactly it was that he was looking for. I don't know why he wrote that down, but I'll tell you what, the music that played was a variety of Rammstein, Joan Jett, The Who, The Weeknd. Oh boy, there was a lot of Prince, some Whitney. There was a new song actually. It just released about a week ago by The Weeknd, and oh, I'm gonna forget his fucking name. Dude with the tats and the sunflower. Oh my god, I can't think of his name. Post Malone. That's it. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Okay, so ADHD. My brain is still functioning. It just functions different from other people's. Okay, I'm feeling a little better now. All right, shit, I got 6 more minutes of this. All right, so I'm drawing. No one watches this far anyways, so I could just say whatever the fuck I want. God, maybe I should have just sped this way up and just let the recording be way shorter. And that would be so much easier. Oh yeah, so this is me analyzing what the fuck to do next. Yep, a big fucking question mark. that was literally, I was thinking about blacking in the whole side. I was thinking of drawing a skull, but I decided it was better to just leave it unsaid and try to say it because this is very, normally I try to be a little more subliminal, I guess, but in this case, nope. I'm just like, nope, we're gonna put there's a heart in this big old black question mark, and oh, seriously, okay, this part is funny because just wait, it's happening. So whenever I bring out the black pencil, I just never put it down. Oh, real quick aside, that nose, I originally was gonna make it a fuzzy nose. And then I'm like, why would it be fuzzy? Fuzzy noses would be so uncomfortable and it would make me sneeze and just would be a bad idea. Okay, and at this point I don't realize it yet, but for any of y'all who have stayed with me this long, so I usually take a step back and critique my work as I go. But when I do these long recordings, I typically don't do that quite so much. But today was a very emotional night, if you can't tell already. And so I did take a few pauses, and good thing I did, because right around this point I realized I was basically drawing an enormous black penis. And I think maybe I am missing someone real bad. Okay. Way too TMI, I know, but oh well. I miss that man. I miss all his parts, and that is one of the parts that he had. Holy fuck. Anyways, I decided to not make it, but yeah, I imagine that if Jordan, I always imagine that Jordan is present with me. I'm an atheist. It works, okay? He has left his imprint on me. So it's not like I'm hearing voices or I believe he's a ghost. He's a part of me because of how he touched and affected my life. Anyways, so I have conversations with him. I'm not going to justify that. I do. And yeah, when we saw that, we were just like, no, we can't do that. Sarah, no, get your mind out the gutter, girl, and fix this. It cannot. Although, still, I will, no matter what else I draw, I will still see that big, yup. Well, I mean, the question mark is supposed to be symbolizing the other side. Peace, rest, and potentially finding him. And honestly, that's a big reason. Shit, I'm gonna cry again. That's a big appeal for me to quit. I don't know if there is an afterlife. I just know that that's where he is. Even if it's a void, even if it's nothing. Either way, it's peace. And it's not this. This is torture. But because I'm still undecided, and I'm doing my best to stay, I'm gonna keep drawing big black dicks and playing with my dogs and uploading stupid fucking shit, cause why the hell not? Damn, I hate getting really emotional. And I'm so glad you can't see my fucking face. Oh, I forgot I had the puppies in here. And basically, anytime I noticed that my hand wasn't on the paper for more than a couple of frames, I tried to crop that out so I could shorten it down. And after a while, it's just like, ah, fuck it. Just leave it be. And so y'all get to see me being interrupted by my furry babies. Lady gets very sassy and she barks at everything and only always wants to play and definitely beg for food. So, yes, this is my clown. This is my shiny face that I put on while I still wonder what I'm gonna do. But for now, I'm just gonna keep putting it off till tomorrow. And I'm going to do my best to put it off till tomorrow for as long as it takes. Until maybe I've decided to actually live again. And there's my art.